last of the dying breed of post-up big guys.
Most modern power forwards have developed a little more range, but it's still possible to dominate while playing only in the paint. I know I did it a long time ago. Don't want to talk about myself. We're talking about Zach Randolph right now.
And that'll do it for us here. Again, thank you for not talking about yourself anymore.
Because I would have to pay Kenny $100.
The Timberwolves look to take charge here at the Target Center in downtown Minneapolis. With Greg Anthony and Doris Burke, this is Kevin Harlan. David Aldridge will join us from the sidelines. And this game marks the start of a road trip here for the Raptors. And before we get underway here, let's send it over to Hall of Famer David Aldridge, who was able to talk with Steve Clifford.
Well, guys, he has an admiration for what he called the intelligent, efficient offense played by today's opponent. He told me that the thing about this team is that they are so good at identifying the weak spots in an opponent, and they come at you in multiple ways depending on where those weak spots are. He said, we've got to be ready for everything. It's a pretty tall order. Guys?
Thank you, David. Tip-off goes to Minnesota. All right, let's set the floor. Courtesy of Gatorade. All fueled up and ready to go. Setting the floor for the Raptors. Jordan in at shooting guard. Also Lowry out there. DeRozan out there with Jonas Valanciunas. The drive by Jordan. Lowry kicks to Jordan. Inside. And DeMar DeRozan the bucket on the assist by Jordan. DeRozan's got the opening bucket of the night here for the Raptors. And here is Dunn. He's making his presence felt offensively with his scoring average up there at almost 13 points a game. Here's Zeller, and lots of contact there. Missing the shot. He'll shoot two. This is his first chance at the line tonight.
And worth mentioning, guys, the free throw percentage he brought in from last season, how about 88%?
And so Zeller nails both of them.
Yeah, we know there are big men in the NBA who struggle at the line, but for him, it's a real strength.
And it's Jordan with the jam.
Yeah, it's simply great vision on that pass. Knew exactly where that pass needed to be and threaded it right through the teeth.
Toronto on defense. Their last game, a win against Boston, looking to carry it into this one.
You know, they played well enough to win, but to be honest with you, I just felt like their opponent's defensive performance was shaky at best.
Well, it's no doubt. It's so much easier to run your offense if the defense is not trying to take away any of your options.
And here is Jordan after Gary Harris made that last three-pointer. And so the ball's out of bounds. Favors touched it last. Puts it up off the inbound. Lowry passes to Jordan and fouled hard that time. He'll get to the line and shoot two. It's on Gary Harris. The Raptors shooting their initial free throws of the game right here. Free throw good, Jordan. And so Jordan nails both of them.
And at the line, it's all about consistency with him. His routine, his stroke, it never wavered.
Dunn kicks to Wiggins. Tipped away. Got it. Good job in the low post. Wiggins has got his first bucket of the night.
Well, he's still adding upper body strength, but boy, Andrew Wiggins helping him to score in traffic.
To the paint, here's Jordan, and the layup's good off the glass.
defensively, that possession better not start a trend because they just handed him 2 points.
If you're the coach, you hope it's a wake-up call. Get them to tighten things up on the inside and start protecting the rim with a little bit more authority.
Here's Dunn after the made shot from Jordan. And again, Minnesota with the triple. We've seen the lead change hands quite a bit in this one.
And guys, I think each team knows they can win this game. Just a matter who can catch that momentum.
And the Raptors with the ball, trailing by 2. And he gets it to go. Jordan's got 8.
Lights out here, right out of the gate. Perfect 4-4 from the floor.
Harris against Jordan. Harris outside. Kicks it to Dunn. No good on the triple. The Raptors have gone 4 of 4 to start, so a nice offensive rhythm to start here. Back to Jordan. Prez finishing off the play with the dunk. He won't miss many of those.
And you can just see him psyching himself up after a play like that. Nice slam by Prez.
Dunn kicks to Favors. Valanciunas grabs the board.
He has the skills to finish that. I cannot believe he blew it.
And the shot counts. He's fouled, and it's a chance for a three-point play.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
Big group substitution now for Minnesota. Green, he's checked in for Tyler Zeller. Willie Reed comes in for Derek Favors. Roberson, he's checked in for Andrew Wiggins. And Ellington is subbed in for Gary Harris. 1:53 left here in the opening quarter. Dunn kicks to Ellington. Looking to end the run. Dunn misses. Raptors leading by 5. Lets it go from 11, and that one comes up a bit short. Minnesota's gone 2 of 4 from beyond the arc to start the game. Inside, Green. And the officials whistle a foul on the shot. The bucket's good. He'll go to the line. First trip to the free throw line for him tonight. That's good from Green. There's 1:26 left to play in the first quarter. Jordan high post. He's got 13. Pass to Pirtle. He feeds it to Livingston. Just 5 on the clock. And that one is off. Great D that time from Green. Reed dishes to Robertson. Good on the three-point shot. Guys, what a tight start to the game this has been.
And it's still in the first half. This could be a wild one.
The shot by Powell, no good. Timberwolves have gone 5 of 8 from the field, shooting over 62%. They set the screen. Green in the post. Adams on him. Offensive rebound. Fires for 3. And Ellington is good for 3. Ellington's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. The shot and game clock separated by 4. From beyond the arc. And it's Toronto with the rebound. Shot to stop the run. And Jordan with the nice inside bucket. Jordan's got 15 points.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
There's 14 seconds left in the first quarter. Now, here's Dunn, guarded by Jordan. Reed a screen on Jordan. Here's Dunn. He got it up in time, but it wouldn't fall for him. Both teams have it going here early and still close through the first quarter. Timberwolves lead by 2. And the second quarter will be on the way when we come back. And a moment now to hear from Steven Adams as he reflects back on a life growing up as the youngest of 18 children back in New Zealand.
So, like, the youngest over there has to do everything, like all chores, pretty much 18 years of being rookie. That's pretty much all it is, and people just beat you up for no reason.
Hard to imagine growing up in such a huge family, but it sounds like maybe it prepared him for life in the NBA.
Yeah, I'd say it might have toughened him up a little bit, that's for sure. Wow, 18? That is mind-boggling.
And off we go, a close game now starting the second quarter. And what do you guys think about Minnesota here in this one?
It's all about the depth, really. The bench has been the difference. The bench play really has separated these two teams.
You know, you can put the work in the offseason, but you've got to have support guys on the roster who actually make a difference.
Andrew Wiggins is out there with Reed. Then there's Wayne Ellington. Then it's Gary Harris, and it's Green in at center. So that's the lineup for Minnesota. And the Raptors making a change here. Lowry's checked in, and so Jordan nails both of them. Minnesota's gone 4 of 8 tonight from three-point land, shooting 50% on the three ball here. Okay, well, let's go down to David Aldridge for a report from the sideline.
Thanks, Kevin. Mr. Incredible in their last matchup against the Celtics looked like he was on a mission. He ended up with 31 points, and in addition to his scoring, he also finished with a season high in rebounds. He put up great numbers in a terrific effort. It's not a game that anyone wanted to miss. And he'll be looking for a repeat performance tonight, Kevin.
Okay, Dave, thanks. Timberwolves trail by 3. Dunn passes to Wiggins. Now about 3 minutes gone in the second quarter of basketball. And once again off the mark by Minnesota.
You know, in most situations, coach is okay with him taking that shot, even if it doesn't go in.
And it's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot. Free throw good, Jordan. And so Jordan nails both of them. The Timberwolves have gotten exactly half their shots to go down here in the second, 5 of 10. Dunn kicks to Wiggins. Passes it to Roberson. Green dishes to Dunn. Off target on the outside leaner.
Yeah, awkward shot there. I mean, creative on the leaner, but the D just made it too difficult for him to convert.
Jordan kicks to Pirtle. And stolen by Wiggins. Livingston with it. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game for him. Back to Powell. And stolen by Wiggins. Jumps up. And Wiggins throws it down hard.
And how about that one-man fast break?
Boy, once he gets his hands on it, it's straight to the races, just the way it should be done.
And that replay sponsored by Kia, the Kia Slam Cam, giving us a great look at that one. Livingston passes to Jordan. Back to Livingston. There's the screen. Clock at 6. Pirtle. Here's Valanciunas. And it's Valanciunas finishing it off.
And guys, isn't it great to see a player who works that hard on the glass at both ends?
Well said, G. That's the way he has built, his reputation. Grinding away 100% effort all the time.
So much tenacity. Really tries to outwork everyone around him.
A three-pointer. Wiggins. Rebounded by Valanciunas. Raptors leading by 5. Left side, Jordan. Played in with a nice touch off the glass. Jordan's got 6 here in this quarter.
I mean, he was great in his last game. Clearly, he has not lost that love and feel.
No, he's having one of those stretches where you just have to stand back and admire the work he's putting in on the basketball court.
So we've reached the end of the first half of play. Toronto ahead, up 7. It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Thank you, Kevin. Kyle, a good first half for you all. How do you continue that for the rest of the game?
We got to come out with our energy. We're going to come out and play our game and keep going out there and pushing. Our defense and everybody's rotating, so we're playing together right now.
Bring it in. We have not won this game yet. Dunn is making way too many plays out there, fellas. Do not allow him to get baseline. I want us to force him to the middle. Biggs, be ready to help out. No easy buckets. Now let's get out there and win this game.
We come back to Minnesota now with a striking look at the 10th Avenue Bridge, downtown Minneapolis, off in the distance. And now the third quarter about to get going. And Mr. Incredible has been sensational.
Yeah, you know, one of the things about the truly greats of our game is that sometimes you get spoiled because of how consistent they can be. And so far, another big scoring night for him.
You know, amazing, because they're always a focal point for the defense and always looking for ways to take them out of the game, and that didn't happen in this first half.
So for Toronto right now, Jordan in a two-guard. Also Lowry out there. Jonas Valanciunas is out there with DeRozan. Raptors leading by 5. Outside Jordan. Over to the wing. Back to Lowry. Down low. It's deflected. And stolen by Favors. Dunn kicks to Ellington. Nice open look, but it's no good.
Just have to shake that miss off. He knows he can make it.
Minnesota with the rebound. Outplayed in the previous game on their schedule, losing to Sacramento.
You know, you hate to use this word, but I really felt like it was a sorry effort that they put forth on the defensive side.
Oh, that's right on point. They didn't close off the lane, didn't hustle to the ball, didn't do any of the basic things required from a defense.
And some changes here for the Timberwolves. Reed comes in for Tyler Zeller. And it's Gary Harris in for Wayne Ellington. And Toronto also making a switch. Adams checked in.
You look at the numbers tonight. When Wiggins asserts himself, he's painful to defend.
Here's Jordan, and the dunk by Jordan.
Kevin, he is tough to stop when he gets to the rim.
Yeah, Greg, he can get up a few notches higher. Dunn dishes to Harris. Wiggins passes to Harris. No good with the triple. Raptors leading by 4. Here's Jordan. Another shot. It's good, and he drew contact on the shot, so he will go to the line. A 3-point play chance here. Andre Robertson, he's checked in for the Timberwolves. Zach Randolph, he's checked in for Toronto. The Timberwolves have gone 2 of 5 shooting here in the third quarter. And that's out of bounds. Minnesota will retain possession. And a look now at the breakdown between 3-point and 2-point shots attempted here tonight for Minnesota.
They are shooting the lights out from beyond on really limited attempts. So you have to think they ought to feed those hot hands on the perimeter and see if they can keep this thing going.
Timberwolves trail by 6. And Robertson kicks to Dunn.
And they've struggled from 3-point range here in half, and it's making it that much harder for them to chip away at that lead.
From past the arc. The shot that time, not on target. The Timberwolves go the other way with it. This, their first look at this year's Toronto squad.
Yeah, really a rare treat for the fans. The only time they'll get to see this matchup all season.
Well, short on number of games. The interesting thing, you get to look at different styles between the two conferences.
JaMychal Green, he's checked in for Derek Favors. Jeff Green, he's checked in for Toronto. Livingston comes in for Kyle Lowry. Second half of play with just under 2.5 minutes gone. The dish to Dunn. He kicks to Wiggins. Wiggins drawn the double team. Pass to Robertson. Just 5 on the clock. On the left block. No good that time. Great D that time from Green.
And they're controlling the boards, Kevin. That's +5 in that category.
Good ball movement here by the Raptors. Jordan kicks to Randolph. Back to Jordan. In the corner, Randolph with it. Second shot opportunity, and he sinks the layup. Adams has got 6.
They are just killing them on the interior.
Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had
Great job, guys. Nice work. Take a seat now. Let's talk. Hey, this is what happens when we play our brand of basketball. They cannot stop us. Just keep squeezing that orange juice, gentlemen.
Up in the lane, establish better position, maybe even take some charges.
The Timberwolves making a switch here. Harris is checked in. Raptors also changing it up. Pirtle comes in for Zach Randolph. And it's Powell in for Sean Livingston. And stolen by Jordan. And stolen by Dunn. Just over 3.5 minutes through the third quarter of play now. Here's Toronto. It's been 8 unanswered points for him. Jordan dishes to Pirtle. Green passes to Jordan. And they double up Jordan. Here's Adams. Great D that time from Green. Timberwolves trail by 10. There's the pass to Dunn. Reed a screen. Now here's Dunn. From deep. Drills it from outside. Dunn's got it back down to within single digits for Minnesota.
What about the concentration of Dunn nailing the shot right in the D's face?
Jordan kicks to Pirtle. Jordan the pass to Pirtle. That drops and it comes off an assist from Jordan. And the Raptors lead by 9.
And that bucket adds to what has been a big difference in points in the paint between the two teams.
Now here's Dunn, guarded by Powell. Now Dunn, 6 points for him. From deep three-point range, doesn't go for him. Shots continuing to fall as we conclude the third quarter. Both teams putting up points. Raptors lead by 9. And we'll have the start of the fourth quarter for you as soon as we get back from this short break. And let's listen to head coach Terry Stotts review the game plan with his guys.
Defensively, we got to give a little more pressure to their shots, all right? Make them make the second, third, fourth play.
That's Terry Stotts drawing the line defensively, as I want the first guy with the ball to beat him.
And that's where a total effort is needed. Get back quickly, match up, call out screens, really the complete package.
Well, welcome back as we get set to start the fourth. Reed out there with Wiggins. Then there's Favors. Then it's Gary Harris. And it's Ellington in at the 2. So that's the lineup for Minnesota. And the shot is good. 25 points for Jordan.
Another bucket down low. They've been the aggressors, taking the ball inside and attacking at the rim.
Harris kicks to Ellington. He dishes it to Wiggins. Here is Ellington. Rebound by the Raptors. Jordan's got his 5th rebound in this one.
And they continue to control the glass.
And it's Reed pulling it down.
Incredible defense. Takes real courage to risk getting posterized and come up with a big stop.
Zeller, he's checked in for Minnesota. And Toronto also making a switch. Jonas Valanciunas, he's checked in for Pirtle. Ellington kicks to Wiggins.
Favors!
A few possessions into the fourth quarter, just over a minute played.
You know, that kind of miss can rattle your confidence. He knows he should have had that one.
Here's DeRozan. And a big bounce off the rim, but it sinks right in. And the Raptors lead by 11.
And bring it in. Take a seat. Listen up. We have these guys back on their heels.
This is a great time to regroup. Even a timeout alone like they take here might be enough to disrupt his rhythm.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Thanks, guys. I got a chance to hear Terry Stotts talk to his team during that timeout. He said, "Do you want this game? Don't tell me about it. Show me and show your teammates. We've got to play better, and we've got to play harder if we're going to come back." Guys?
It's hauled in by Harris.
Boy, the defense can't be so relaxed when he has a look like that.
There's the feed to Ellington. Dishes it to Wiggins. Goes up on the block, and plenty of contact on the shot. So, 2 free throws coming up. And the foul goes against Toronto.
Well, Wiggins, one of those guys who draws fouls at an excellent rate.
He hits one, then misses the second attempt from the free throw line. Raptors leading by 10. And a wide open look for Jordan. Finds himself wide open and drills it.
Hitting a high percentage of his shots. He's been a real catalyst for their success.
To the inside, Wiggins. Yes, indeed, it is good. He's now 8 for 14.
You know, completely in rhythm. He's been deadly from a number of spots, but too many of their guys aren't playing well enough.
And Derek Favors picks up the foul. That's his 3rd foul of the game. Dunn, he's checked in for Wayne Ellington. Just a little under 2.5 minutes have passed now here in the 4th. And here is Dunn. Favors with the screen. At the elbow, it's Wiggins. Step back shot. It's deflected. They get it back, and it's good for 2. The Raptors have gone 3 of 5 here in the 4th quarter. Pretty good numbers coming out of the break. Jordan kicks to DeRozan. Fires from deep. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Jordan. Jordan's got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. Timberwolves trail by 11. Done with it. Favors with the screen. Here's Wiggins. Again, Wiggins missing. The Raptors have gotten 4 of their 6 shots to fall so far here in the 4th. A pretty nice efficiency there. Unloads from 13. That shot missing. Jordan with some nice D. Raptors leading by 11. And it's off the back rim. No good. 1:25 left in the 4th quarter. Here's Wiggins. The shot, no good. So the Raptors will take it the other way. Down low and stolen by Zeller. Harris outside. Back to Wiggins. Feeds to Harris. Kicks to Favors. 6 to shoot. Back to Harris. It's good, and he drew contact on the shot, so he will go to the line. A 3-point play chance here. Adams, he's checked in for the Raptors. The free throw off from Harris. They're in good position here to ride it out.
Certainly, if they just play smart, this game's over. And really no better feeling than to go on the road and play this well and get the win.
In front of a hostile crowd, they showed absolutely no fear. This was a statement victory on every level.
Wiggins dishes to Harris. DeMar DeRozan grabs the board. Toronto with the ball. 11-point game. They get it back. That one falls.
Where's the box out? Some easy second chance opportunities there.
That's just laziness on the part of the defense, not hustling to get to the boards.
Dunn passes to Wiggins. And too long on the shot. Outside Jordan. He feeds it to Lowry. Back to Jordan. And it's Jordan with the jam.
Terrific run to seal the deal.
Yeah, once it got to crunch time, out came that killer instinct. They flat out dominated to put it away.
The 2K Sports postgame show.
Welcome back, friends and neighbors. Ernie Johnson along with Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny Smith as we move forward to the presentation of our Jordan Player of the Game, Mr. Incredible. Aggressive right from the opening tip. His big first quarter got the team into a groove early, and that helped fuel their fire for the rest of the evening.
He was eating up the defenders on the offensive end. That was a major impact on tonight's game. Aggressive early, and he kept it going.
Listen, Ernie, I don't know if the opposing fans got him riled up or what, but he was out for blood tonight. Shaquille O'Neal, man, he had intensity at his all-time high. He looked like a different player than we're used to seeing.
That's going to do it for our broadcast tonight. We certainly hope you've enjoyed the show, don't we, guys?
It was great.
Yeah. Kenny Smith, Shaquille O'Neal, and for Kevin Harlan and the entire 2K Sports crew. All 653,000 of them.
Yeah, it's a lot.
Hard-working.
A lot of people.
Yeah. It's a long line at the buffet, though.
Yeah. Shout out to the T-Pose, man.
Oh,
yes. I don't know his name, but I know his face.
I'm Ernie Johnson. See you next time.